in the bathroom taking a shave, and I heard a screeching.
I love a buttered biscuit.
There you go. Love that. Look at that.
I'd love that.
Redhead Collective.
So good. So good.
Awesome. Man, look at it. Kaiser Pineapple kicking in here. Got Cool Gamer and Sea Swept and Christine and Feral Housewife and all the fun people just coming in to have a wonderful evening. So how is everybody this evening? How are you doing, Diva?
I'm doing great. Doing great. How about you, Shizzy?
I have been busy. I made an ass of myself last night, I will say.
What'd you do?
It happens.
Was it live? Was it public?
Yeah.
Is there video?
Probably.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it clipped? That's
God, I hope not. I hope not.
Somebody find that.
Well, I was making an ass of myself on LCs. That was not appropriate.
Oh, well, luckily
I felt bad.
He sweeps everything, so.
Well, still, somebody was probably watching that wasn't appropriate the way that I acted. It happens. Sometimes you're an ass and you just know. You just know. You're just like, yeah, I had too much to drink, and I was like, yeah, I need to go to bed. I'm out of here. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for the hospitality. Bye.
It's like, oh,
oops. Oh well, it happened.
No, I felt bad. I was making fun of people, and it was a bad joke.
You weren't sharing the light. You weren't like spreading the light of the universe across LC's channel.
No,
Shizzy.
I realized it.
It's all right.
I didn't feel it wasn't my proudest moment.
It's all right. We're still human. It's okay.
I was making fun of Ohio, but that's not.
Oh, then that's fine. It's Ohio.
Well, it is Ohio.
Yeah,
but, I don't want to be disrespectful to somebody else's guest. That was
true.
That was a little ass-ish. There you go.
Ass-ish. That is hard to say.
Oh, see, Anthony says, I saw you were a painting show. Well, some of it. I'm not an
cool.
artist, but she could teach you.
I could teach you. Yeah. Oh. It's just colors. Yeah. I'm glad you tuned in.
Yeah, definitely. Christine, you were on LC Ladies Night.
Nice.
Did you get the hookup? I mean,
is that what happens over there?
I don't know. It could.
Oh.
I mean, it totally could.
I
mean, it is for the ladies. All the guys tune in, want to see the ladies. Maybe if they dance. I don't think you're really bad. I still felt bad though. I was well, yeah, she might have been, but expert. I could be around much. You have to polish some unicorn antlers.
Polish or polish?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It depends on if he's going to make sausage out of them.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. So, did they really ask you, Christine, all the naughties? I hope not. I hope they were kind to you over there.
Hmm.
But hey, so I put that form up, and
Yes.
I only got 4 people to respond on it.
Well, that's good enough.
Hey, four people added to the story.
Yeah. You just need one
Also-
more card, and that could be, like a really good hand.
It could be a really good hand,
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
almost a full house.
Yeah. Yeah. See what the dealer
Yes.
gives you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and of course he so yes, yes, for a housewife. Oh, I totally forgot. Yes, that's
Mm-mm-mm.
that's why we're doing this.
Yeah.
Is we wanted to have a little bit of fun, and Friday nights are always a blast.
They are.
If you're hanging out with the expert, he's got like the crew that comes in there, and the conversations get wild and crazy. So
Especially after
those
10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
oh my god,
Yeah.
I don't even know what I was doing this Friday. I was so out of it. I've been so busy streaming with everybody that I haven't been paying attention to like home life.
Uh-oh.
That's sort of bad.
Yeah, it is.
Not towards my wife. I mean, I always pay attention to her. I mean, she makes sure I pay attention to her. If I don't,
Like,
then the handcuffs come out and
mm-hmm.
it
Mm-hmm.
gets weird.
You have to be punished, I'm sure.
Oh no, I was never mind. She's like, hey guys,
Oh.
you don't want me locked up, do you? I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, that guy. Okay. I was going a completely different direction. Sorry.
Oh,
about
see,
that.
you thought I was. Oh no, I didn't. No. Gosh.
Oh, dear.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Shame on me.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So I was. I pulled this up, and the only thing that I got was road trip for Volstorm. That was
Oh,
all that anybody put in there. The rest of it was just like, oh, make this story good.
road trips are good because you never know where a road trip's going to go. Of course, your
You never
handcuff
know.
story could go somewhere too. Probably not the
They
direction
could.
I was having it go.
I mean, I was just like, oh, somebody's got to have something here, but there wasn't anything. It was
Hmm.
just like, oh wow,
You've got
geez.
the white rabbit and rabbit. You've got quite a few
Oh
people
my gosh,
popping in. Yeah.
the white rabbit just rolling in.
Mm-hmm. Got some
Well,
bunny fur flying. It's
we
crazy.
could get some money for flying.
We
You know,
could.
I hear that rabbits like to get a little bit kinky there.
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
I think they're just trying to make sure that the population is established.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Keep the population established.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Road trip for Volstorm? That's pretty bad. I don't know if I can show this on YouTube.
Is it
'Cause
live
says,
footage? Because
well, I don't want to show it because it says first you need to require the chemicals such as diazepam, fluoride, diazepam. They're talking about mixing chemicals and solvents together, purify them, dry them out. Finally, you consume it. Enjoy the effects of your homemade
that's math.
benzodiazepine.
Yeah, that's math.
I'm like,
No, that's not math.
no.
That
I'm not
sounds
going to.
like street clonopin.
But then, of course, it goes into
You do
offensive
that.
words like bastard, asshole, bitch. I'm like, really?
AI's done that?
Yeah, I don't want to show this
Mm-mm.
because it gets very detailed. We need to come up with something a little bit
I thought it
better
had
here.
a internal compass. I had like a moral compass, and it didn't let bad
Yeah, I
stuff.
mean, there's certain things I'll show, but that I don't think is going to be a good idea. I mean,
Hey, Yamaha.
we'll have to come up with, well, because we got Yamaha.
Mm-hmm.
How about we put in Yamaha Biker
All
and
right.
Volstorm?
Okay.
And what do you want Yamaha Biker and Volstorm to be doing?
They could be chasing bunny rabbits.
Chasing bunny rabbits.
Mm-hmm.
Chase bunny rabbits. Oh, this is going to get dark because we've got the dark GBT here tonight.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
What the hell?
Is it giving you some just inappropriate?
It gave me the same damn thing. Like, just, I'm not mixing chemicals. I'm not showing people how to make drugs. Sorry, let me try this again.
Homemade benzos.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't
Throw
know
some
what the hell
Haldol in
happened.
there. Let's see what happens.
That's really weird. All right, let's try this. It was dark. Okay. Yamaha. Oh, jeez. Biker. And the only reason I'm not showing it is because I don't want to get deleted.
That makes sense.
And Volstorm. Chase bunny rabbits.
That sounds like a very sweet, wholesome story.
Well,
It could not go dark.
okay, it still keeps showing up the same thing. Dark GBT is going dark. Like, it's gone really dark. All right, well, let's try this on a different one here because I'm not getting a good response out of these guys.
Yeah, it wasn't that dark last week. What have you been entering in it, Shizzy?
Darkness. I'm dark. Oh my God. No, it was telling me how to make drugs. I don't want to know how to make drugs.
Okay, I'm a little worried now. Methylphenidate.
Toothbrushing shark. No, I'm not doing that.
Angel
okay,
dust.
Listen here.
PCP.
No.
I didn't know you like to get wet.
Do we want cute bunny rabbits or just bunny rabbits?
Just bunny rabbits. Any bunny's cute.
Okay.
Something about leather. Yamaha.
Rabbits. We'll just say Yamaha.
He does have some dirty cookies in his hard drive.
Biker is in leather and has dirty cookies.
Perfect.
There we go. Well, I got to spell storm right there. Helps if there's a T in there. But Jesus. Yeah, am I dyslexic tonight? There we go. All right, let's present this. I'm not sure I understand your sentence that combines various elements, but unclear what you're looking for. If you have a specific question you'd like to know more about Yamaha motorcycles or Volstorm, please provide more context. I'll be happy to help.
Are you asking it to tell you a story? Tell me a story about?
Okay. Let's try this.
We might have to rely on our own imaginations. Oh, that would be scary.
All right. How about that? Oh, there we go. That's what I missed. I forgot the first part. All right. Share screen.
Okay.
Now that we've got that one out of the way, it says confusing Yamaha biker chat. Start. Poof. And there it is.
All right.
Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit here. There we go. What the hell?
What happened, man? There it is. Okay.
That's good.
Okay. Yeah, that's a few paragraphs.
Can you see that all right?
Oh, yeah.
Zoom in. The better?
My eyes aren't that old yet. Yet.
Yet.
Yet.
Here, we'll make it big screen right there.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. You want to start or do you want me?
Yeah, I'll start.
Okay.
Once upon a time, in a small, picturesque town nestled deep within the rolling hills, probably in Tennessee, there lived two adventurous souls known as Yamaha Biker and Volstorm. These two friends shared a passion for thrill seeking and a particular fondness for bunny rabbits. They decided to embark on an unforgettable journey one sunny spring morning.
Yamaha Biker, a rugged biker with a penchant for leather jackets and a mysterious aura,
Yes.
had a hidden secret. Tucked inside the pockets of his worn leather jacket were a few cookies that had seen better days. They had acquired a layer of dirt and grit from all his motorcycle journeys, but he considered them his lucky charms.
Volstorm, on the other hand, was a bit of an enigma, with a name that sounded more like a character from a superhero comic. He was a brilliant inventor with a unique device known as the Bunny Whisperer. This remarkable invention allowed him to communicate with the local rabbit population, which made him a bunny enthusiast.
Their adventure began on their trusty Yamaha motorcycles, their engines roaring to life as they set off into the wilderness. The two friends were on a mission to find and interact with as many bunny rabbits as possible.
As they sped through the scenic countryside, the wind in their hair and the thrill of the chase driving them forward, Yamaha Biker's trusty leather jacket flapped dramatically behind him. He occasionally reached into his pocket to grab a handful of those dirty cookies, believing that they brought good fortune.
Volstorm used his bunny whisperer to communicate with the local rabbit population. With this gadget, he could mimic the subtle sounds that rabbits use to communicate with each other. As a result, their journey became an amusing exchange of bunny banter and laughter.
Bunny banter, huh?
Bunny banter.
The two friends discovered a vast meadow where countless bunny rabbits were frolicking, munching on fresh clover, and playing their little games. Yamaha Biker parked his motorcycle and extended his leather clad hand, offering one of his dirt covered cookies to the rabbits. Surprisingly, the bunnies were not at all bothered by the cookie's appearance. They gobbled them up happily and hopped into Yamaha Biker's jacket.
Volstorm, using his bunny whisperer, initiated conversations with the rabbits. They shared stories of their lives, their favorite burrows, and the delicious clover patches they frequented. The rabbits were delighted to have human visitors who understood their language.
As the day turned into evening, the unlikely trio of Yamaha Biker, Ballstorm, and their newfound bunny friend enjoyed a picturesque sunset together. It was a day filled with adventure, friendship, and a touch of quirkiness.
With their hearts full of joy and the dirt covered cookies nearly depleted, Yamaha Biker and Volstorm bid farewell to their bunny companions, vowing to return one day. They roared away on their Yamaha motorcycles. The sun set, the setting sun painting the horizon in hues of orange and pink.
And so, the tale of Yamaha Biker, Volstorm, and the bunny rabbits became a legend in the quaint town, a reminder that the most unexpected friendships could be found in the most unusual of adventures. That's so awesome.
That was a good one.
I like that one. Dang, I'm gonna have to copy this one.
That one's a good one. Yeah.
That's definitely a good one. I'll share that one with you in Discord.
Okay.
I love it.
Bunnies.
Bunnies. Oh my gosh. See, even Volstorm, he agrees that was great.
That was great.
It was. And it was clean. There was just some dirty cookies.
Just some dirty cookies. That's all there was that was dirty. Just the cookies.
Always chasing that tail. Damn.
Fluffy little tails.
Fluffy little tails. So why does your text sound angry, Farrell? Well, I hope it doesn't sound angry. No.
Ooh, you could have a spat between Farrell and MLS. That could be the next story prompt.
It could be. And welcome Rossman Ranch. I think that's right, Rossman Ranch. They actually, it's really cool what they do. They rescue animals, and like farm animals, like donkeys, horses, things like that. Actually take care of them. It's pretty awesome.
That is awesome.
I had a chance to run into them on LC's last night.
Cool.
Pretty cool. So
that is very cool.
Yeah, it's very, very cool. So let's see. Let's see. Feral housewife. Housewife. Okay. Make sure I'm spelling things right. And MLS law have an argument. Let's see. Tell us a story of feral housewife and MLS.
Yeah.
An argument.
Wonder where this one's going to go. I hope it goes to the attic. Because that's where he keeps her.
Oh. Oh my gosh. I'll let you start this one.
Alrighty, all right. Let's do it. In a quiet suburban neighborhood, there lived two very different individuals, feral housewife and MLS law. Feral housewife was a woman who had chosen to embrace a life of unconventionality. She had a wild spirit and a love for the outdoors, often seen in her untamed hair and muddy gardening clothes. MLS Law, on the other hand, was a meticulous lawyer, known for her impeccable appearance and her firm belief in order and discipline.
Oh, you're a her now, MLS.
Okay.
Good job.
Okay. All right.
So one Sunday morning, their paths crossed in the local community garden, where both of them happened to have plots. Feral housewife was knee-deep in dirt, tending to her unruly garden of colorful wildflowers, while MLS Law was meticulously organizing her perfectly manicured row of vegetables.
The clash of their personalities was inevitable, and it all started when feral housewife's overgrown vines began to creep into MLS Law's meticulously arranged rows. MLS Law, unable to contain her frustration, sternly pointed out, "You really should keep your plants in check. This garden is supposed to be organized and neat."
Bitch.
Feral
housewife, who had deep connection to her wild garden, responded with a mischievous grin. "Oh, my dear, sometimes a little chaos is good for the soul. My flowers thrive on their own terms."
The argument continued to escalate as MLS Law insisted on adhering to the rules and regulations of the community garden, while feral housewife defended the free-spirited and organic nature of her gardening practices. They went back and forth, the clash between order and chaos intensifying.
As their argument grew more heated, the other gardeners couldn't help but gather around, fascinated by the spectacle of two strong-willed women engaged in a passionate dispute over something as seemingly trivial as a community garden. Some supported feral housewives' belief in the beauty of untamed nature, while others sided with MLS Law's call for structure and order.
The argument raged on, and it seemed as though neither woman would back down. However, just when it seemed like their differences were irreconcilable. An unexpected downpour began. The rain, unpredictable and uncontrollable, drenched both women, their gardens, and the entire scene.
Ooh, tell me more. As the rain soaked them to the bone, feral housewife and MLS law found themselves standing there, stunned, realizing that nature had its way of reminding them of its unpredictability. They shared an awkward laugh as they both became naked, soaked and muddy.
You bitch. How dare you? You've got a
Dare
bushy
you?
box. Oh my god.
Yeah, why you gotta show that?
Ow, nasty. In that moment, the tension dissolved, and the two women, so seemingly opposite, discovered a common ground: their shared experience of getting caught in the rain, naked. They decided to put their differences aside and work together to save their gardens from the unexpected deluge.
As they hurriedly covered their plants, laughed about the absurdity of their argument, feral housewife and MLS law realized that while their approaches to life were polar opposites, they could still find common ground and even friendship in their shared nudity, humanity.
From that day on, the community garden became a place where order and chaos coexisted, where wildflowers thrived alongside perfectly arranged rows of vegetables, and where feral housewife and MLS law, once adversaries, had become unlikely friends who celebrated the beautiful unpredictability of life.
Oh, hugs and kisses.
So sweet.
I know.
That's
Look at that.
precious.
Even,
That's a
even,
precious
Kai,
story.
even Kaiser's going to be in his bunk. Just thinking about MLS and feral housewife battling naked in the rain. I mean, what can you say? I love it. I love it so far. This has been pretty good. Oh my gosh! But if you
You got to control the.
I'm the dude. So that's what you call me, that or his dudeness or duder or.
Well, speaking of chaos, hi everybody.
Hello, Wallstorm.
Farrell said she doesn't want to be wet and naked with David.
I don't think she has a choice, does she? At this
Well,
point,
No, I mean,
no.
when the deluge comes, you're standing there in your tight t-shirts.
You can't hold back.
Yeah, stuff just
you
happens.
just can't.
Mm-mm.
Back. And of course, as Jamie says,
Don't come.
Don't come.
I'm so close, bro.
I'm so close, bro.
That was the best part of that, was hearing the Valhalla clipped in with it.
Yes.
I'm so close. I'm so close.
So close. I'm so close, bro.
Right. Oh my gosh. It's just like, why do I get myself in these predicaments?
Oh, because it's fun.
It is.
So fun.
Well, that's a great part about all this. You just plug in a couple words and then it just goes nuts.
See what happens.
No.
Right.
I've been enjoying this so much, and thanks for Kaiser for coming up with this.
Genius.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So let's see if we got anybody that came up with some new stuff here. Well, it looks like. Well, and let's put it in this. MLS law is a man baby.
Mm.
Well, I guess it'll help if I capitalize that. Well,
Yeah. Who get upset if you don't capitalize it?
But he
He likes wood.
still spanked Feral.
Oh,
Still spanked Feral. And Ballstorm and Yamaha came by to watch.
Oh, oh my.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but I can't assist with that
says
request.
no.
Well, how about you just tell me a story about it?
Yeah. There we go.
Tell me a story about.
However, I
Damn
need
it.
a bit more information.
Damn it. Son of
Son of a bitch.
Tell, damn it, me a story, you bastards, about. Okay.
Okay, let's see what it'll do.
I think it's working.
I think it's working.
Chat GPT can be really weird.
Hmm.
Is it stuck or what?
Might be.
It's stuck on spanking.
It must be.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, leave the dirty to me. You don't
Yeah.
create it yourselves.
Tell me a story, damn it, about.
Oh.
Oh, here we
There
go.
we go.
Oh my.
Still thinking. Still
It's
thinking.
Jamie's lawnmower. That could be on the next one.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
Especially when there's an unruly box garden.
Mm-hmm.
There needs to be a good lawnmower around.
Valerium. Is this Val's house? Is that what it is, you think?
Maybe.
Possibly.
Volstorm, you want to kick it off?
Once upon a time in the fantastical land of Valerium, where the boundaries between the mundane and the magical were blurred, there lived a wise and ancient being known as MLS Law. MLS Law, despite being a man, possessed extraordinary powers that could bend reality to his will. He was the keeper of knowledge, the guardian of laws that governed Valerium, and he was revered by all.
Nice. Well, one bright morning, as the sun cast its golden rays upon Valerium, commotion stirred within the enchanted forest. Feral, mischievous and lively sprite, had caused quite a ruckus. He was known for his pranks and shenanigans. This time, he had dared to challenge MLS Law. Feral believed he could outwit even the wisest of beings, including MLS Law himself.
Word of the challenge spread like wildfire, reaching the ears of the powerful sorceress, Volstorm, and his wise dragon, Yamaha. Both were very intrigued and decided to visit the enchanted forest to witness this extraordinary event.
What a turn of events. As the appointed time approached, the entire forest buzzed with anticipation. The creatures of Valerium gathered to watch the impending showdown between the mighty MLS Law and the mischievous Feral. The two opponents stood at opposite ends of a magical clearing, surrounded by a shimmering, transparent barrier that MLS Law had conjured to contain their powers.
MLS Law, a towering figure with a flowing white beard and eyes that sparkled with ancient wisdom, gazed sternly at Feral. He knew that Feral's challenge was not to be taken lightly. On the other side, Feral, a tiny bit exuberant sprite, had a twinkle in his eyes, brimming with confidence.
The challenge began, and Feral unleashed a torrent of wild, unpredictable magic. He transformed flowers into singing birds, made the trees dance and filled the air with an aroma of fresh pastries. MLS Law, however, remained calm and unfazed. He countered Farrell's tricks with his own displays of power, creating cascades of flowing water that turned into shimmering fountains and then into colorful fireworks lighting up the sky. His knowledge of the laws of Valerium allowed him to bend the magic to his will effortlessly.
As the contest continued, it was clear that MLS Law was prevailing. His mastery over the laws of Valerium far exceeded Farrell's mischievous antics. The sprite soon realized that he was no match for the man of wisdom and power, MLS Law.
Sorry.
Just as the duel was nearing its end, Ballstorm, with her swirling robes of thunder and lightning, and Yamaha, the majestic dragon, landing in the clearing. They marveled at the incredible displays of magic they had witnessed. Even though Farrell's challenge had been a spirited one, it was evident that MLS Law was the undisputed master of this realm.
With a gracious nod, MLS Law lowered the magical barrier, and Farrell, humbled and slightly singed, by his own magical pranks, admitted defeat. He bowed to MLS Law and asked for forgiveness, which MLS Law granted with a gentle smile.
So nice.
Volstorm and Yamaha applauded the wisdom and power of MLS Law, and they too bowed in respect. The enchanted forest erupted in cheers and applause for the great MLS Law, whose reputation as the guardian of Valerium remained unshaken.
And so, in the mystical realm of Valerium, the day continued with more enchantment and magic, with MLS Law's wisdom and power shining as brightly as ever, while Farrell learned that even the most mischievous of sprites could not outsmart the laws of their magical world.
Apparently, gender is very fluid around here.
Very fluid.
I guess so.
Very fluid. Ballstorm, you got
Continue.
something to say?
Well,
Something I need to know about?
Still speak. No, that's a different one. Well, here, let me. So this one right here, it caught my eye.
Oh.
So I'm gonna have to.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to add that one in here.
yeah. Yeah, I was very intrigued by Baker's culinary prowess today.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
I was really wrapped up in that.
It is. He is impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Story.
I mean, the
With,
way he was able, he did 2 at a time, just like, and made it look like nothing.
He can handle his balls. What can I say?
He really could. Like with this level of expertise, I've never seen.
Jamie was all over the black balls of cake, and we'll continue. Farrell is a woman, and Allstorm. Got that right? No, I forgot one. Storm is a man.
He's a
That worked.
man, baby. He's
He's
a
a
man.
Man, baby.
Baby.
Let's go on down now.
Oh yeah, going
They
to
really
town.
liked-
Those black balls.
Yes.
Mate.
So cakey
So
The
cakey.
black balls of
So
cake.
and
So
moist. It was
moist.
so moist.
Moist.
Mm.
Cakey.
Mm-hmm.
All
It's
right.
delicious.
There we go. Who wants to start on this one?
Alright, I'll do it. Let's see here. In the land of Valerium, where magic and whimsy reigned, there was a peculiar tale involving Jamie's lawnmower, and the mysterious black balls of cake. You see, Jamie was a skilled inventor known throughout Valerium for creating whimsical contraptions. One of his most peculiar creations was the lawnmower, a device that not only trimmed the grass, but also emitted a soothing melody as it glided along.
I need my lawnmower to do that.
Mhm.
Farrell, the mischievous sprite who once challenged MLS law, had since transformed into a spirited and adventurous woman.
Nice.
Farrell
Sweet.
had a penchant for collecting curious and magical artifacts. Her latest obsession? The enigmatic, I hate that word, black balls of cake, which were said to possess incredible powers when consumed.
Consuming the black balls.
That's right.
One
Magical
sunny
powers.
morning, Farrell was in her cozy woodland cottage, poring over the ancient tomes and parchment scrolls in search of knowledge about the black balls of cake. She had heard rumors of their ability to grant wishes, those black balls with granting wishes, and her adventurous spirit craved to put those balls to the test. If anyone could unravel the secrets of these magical confections, Farrell was determined to unravel them and be that person.
Meanwhile, Jamie, the eccentric inventor, was working on a new creation in his workshop. As he fine tuned the contraptions and the gears of his latest invention, the lawnmower, he couldn't help but overhear the chatter about the black balls of cake circulating in the enchanted forest. Jamie was a naturally curious soul, and his inquisitiveness soon got the better of him. He decided to join Farrell on her quest.
Volstorm, a stalwart sorcerer who happened to be a man, had seen the gathering of unusual energies in the forest. He knew that any confluence of magical artifacts, curious minds, and whimsical beings had the potential to disrupt the delicate balance of Valerium. With a staff that cracked with lightning, Ballstorm set out to investigate the source of this growing magical hubbub.
As Farrell, Jamie, and Volstorm converged at Farrell's cottage, they shared their individual quests. Farrell was determined to unlock the secrets of the black balls of cake. Jamie was eager to learn more about their potential applications in his inventions, and Volstorm was concerned about the potential magical consequences.
The three joined forces, embarking on a quest to the heart of the enchanted forest, where the black balls of cake were rumored to be found. Along their journey, they encountered talking animals, peculiar plants, and magical traps. Together, they used their unique skills and abilities to overcome the challenges that arose.
Finally, after days of adventure, they reached the mystical grove where the black balls of cake grew. Stop. Farrell, with her deep connection to nature, gently picked a few of these magical orbs, her heart brimming with excitement. Jamie, with his inventive mind, collected data and sketches of the grove to incorporate its natural wonders into his creations. Volstorm, with his mastery over the arcane, ensured that the release of these magical artifacts would not harm the balance of Valerium.
As Farrell, Jamie, and Volstorm returned to the enchanted forest, they had learned much about the black balls of cake. They were indeed magical, but their
So
true
magical.
power lay in bringing diverse individuals together, fostering cooperation and camaraderie among the most unlikely of companions.
In Valerium, where the unexpected was the norm, this tale became yet another enchanting legend. reminding all that even the most mysterious and whimsical adventures could lead to the most profound black cake balls you've ever had in your life. They were delicious.
They melt in your mouth, not in your hand.
Mmm.
I don't know.
Shizzy's like, that's not how that ended.
Stick to the script.
Oh my gosh.
That's not what that says at all.
Oh no, that is what it says, but hey, it works. Well, and we'll just have to say, continue the story as Jamie is a woman, and what does it say?
Where?
And T3 does not like an unruly bush.
Yes. Yes. Oh, here we go.
Oh boy.
I'll go.
Okay.
In the enchanting land of Valerium, where the extraordinary was everyday life, the tale of Jamie, the skilled inventor, took a surprising twist.
Surprise.
Jamie was in fact not a man, but a brilliant and imaginative woman known throughout the realm for her extraordinary contraptions.
Ooh, contraptions.
Her most beloved creation remained the whimsical lawnmower, which trimmed grass to the sweet strands of music. How much did you pay for that?
What?
I
Strains
need
of
one.
music?
No, I
I
need a
know-
lawnmower
oh,
that makes music.
That would be
Then I wouldn't have
No.
to use my headphones. Probably.
Oh, Shizzy, is it you or is it me?
Doesn't matter. I'll do it. As Farrell, the adventurous and spirited woman who'd sought the black balls of cake for their secrets, ventured forth into new quests, she never forgot her past encounter with MLS law and the lessons she learned during their confrontation.
Meanwhile, Jamie had continued her inventive endeavors and was increasingly devoted to preserving the natural beauty of Valerium. She had taken it upon herself to nurture the vibrant, mystical flora of the land. One unruly aspect of Valerium that had been bothering Jamie was an overgrown bush that refused to be tamed. She had named it the unruly bush.
Sorry.
The unruly bush was unlike any other in Valerium. It had a mischievous spirit of its own and would extend its branches and thorns playfully when anyone attempted to trim it. The bush seemed to have a particular fondness for evading all attempts at control.
One Sunday afternoon, as Jamie stood before the unruly bush, determined to finally tame that bush, she contemplated her past adventures and lessons of cooperation and camaraderie, learned during her journey with Farrell and Volstorm, realizing that the unruly bush was a stubborn entity, not inherently malicious. Jamie decided to approach that bush just a little differently.
So stubborn.
Such a stubborn bush. She called upon her ingenuity and set to work. With a few modifications of her lawnmower, she incorporated a delicate, soothing melody that would resonate with the bush's playful spirit. As the musical notes filled the air, the unruly bush swayed and danced, its branches no longer obstructing Jamie's path.
T3 a wise and ancient tree in the vicinity, observed Jamie's novel approach and the transformation of the unruly bush. With its vast knowledge in the land's history and inhabitants, T3 appreciated Jamie's creative solution to an age old problem. The wise tree nodded in approval.
The news of Jamie's success with the unruly bush quickly spread throughout Valerium. Her innovative and harmonious approach to the issue inspired others to seek peaceful resolutions to their problems as well. It was a reminder that sometimes in a world brimming with magic and wonder, a little bit of ingenuity and a kind heart could bring about the most extraordinary solutions.
As Jamie continued her inventive work and the enchanting forest of Valerium flourished,
Yeah,
the
Dad.
lessons of cooperation, harmony, and creativity continued to define the magical realm. And so, the land of Valerium remained a place where the extraordinary and the everyday blended seamlessly, offering a world of endless enchantment and wonder. Oh,
T3 said, I'm a tree. I'll take it.
I'm a tree. I'm a tree. Like a tag in the
Yeah.
wind.
Yes, Jamie, you saved the world with your singing lawnmower.
You did. You tamed
Love
that bush,
T3.
girl. You tamed it. Mm.
Oh, God.
Mhm.
Oh, my God, that's really great.
Oh.
In the heart of Valerium, where the ancient trees and mystical flora held stories and secrets of their own, there stood a wise and venerable, whatever,
Venerable?
venerable sentinel named T3.
Yes.
T3, not just a tree, but a living archive of knowledge,
Yes.
had witnessed countless ages pass and had become the embodiment of the forest's wisdom.
One particular aspect of T3 that made it truly exceptional was a profound understanding of the enchanted hardwood found within Valerium. The mystical wood was known for its strength, resilience, and the ability to hold within it the essence of the forest itself. T3, with its deep roots and even deeper wisdom, had studied this hardwood for centuries.
The enchanted hardwood was a prized resource among the inhabitants of Valerium. It was used in crafting magical wands, crafting instruments, and constructing homes and buildings, or destroying them, as it carried within it the very essence of the enchanted forest. The wood's natural connection to the magic of Valerium made it highly sought after.
As the seasons changed and the time continued to flow in Valerium, there arose an issue regarding the responsible and sustainable use of the enchanted hardwood. It was during one of those forest council meetings that the issue became a matter of great concern. The forest council comprised of beings from all corners of Valerium met to discuss the future of the enchanted hardwood.
Jamie, the inventive woman with her innovative lawnmower, recognized the importance of this discussion. She had used the enchanted hardwood in some of her most remarkable inventions
Oh,
and understood that the balance between progress and preservation needed to be maintained.
Farrell, the once mischievous sprite who had turned into a spirited adventurer, was also present at the council. Her deep connection with the natural world made her a vocal advocate for responsible resource management. She shared her experiences from her journeys, emphasizing the importance of preserving the forest's magic for generations to come.
Preserve that wood.
Yes. Yes.
Volstorm, the stalwart sorcerer who had happened to be a man, brought his knowledge of the arcane to the council, highlighting the delicate equilibrium between magic and nature. He spoke of the consequences that could arise if the enchanted hard wood were depleted without care.
Be a lot of trouble, I'm telling you.
T3, with its ancient branches and deep roots, provided the
are.
council with invaluable insight into the history and the secrets of the enchanted hardwood. It revealed the ways in which the forest could regenerate the hardwood, ensuring its sustainability. With T3's guidance, the council devised a plan that allowed for the continued use of the enchanted hardwood while preserving the magic of Valerium.
You got to preserve it.
Mm-hmm.
Through the hardwood.
That's
Keep it
right.
up.
The Forest Council's decision was met with unanimous approval, and then their efforts set an example for responsible resource management in the realm.
Yeah.
As Jamie, Farrell, Volstorm, and T3 watched over the forest's continued flourishing, they knew that the balance between progress and preservation was a testament to the wisdom, cooperation, and care that defined Valerium.
Yes.
That's right.
In the land where ancient trees whispered their secrets and mystical hard wood bounded the magic of the forest, the lessons of harmony, sustainability became etched into the realm's very existence, preserving the enchantment of Valerium and its hard wood for generations to come.
The moral of the story is your
Come.
garden will flourish if you preserve the hardwood.
Yes. Yes.
Nice roots were made for wrapping around you every night. One of these days, these roots are going to wrap around you so tight.
Yeah, Jamie, I also like that they keep reminding us that Volstorm is a man.
Volstorm, who
Ah.
happens to be a man.
Tell
yes.
me a fresh story of Volstorm and Yamaha. But Yamaha. There we go. Damn it, I keep misspelling.
Yeah,
He's starting to sound like he's got a sore on him.
Yeah, Sora.
Ball
Should
sore.
That's right. It's a storm. It's right here.
You got a sore
Just
on you.
underneath the surface.
You know, Yamaha likes to be that dragon. So
He does.
He did like to be the dragon.
he
Yeah.
did like to be the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to start this one?
Yeah. In the enchanting realm of Valerium, where magic and wonder flowed as naturally as the rivers and forests, two formidable figures stood out. Volstorm, the sorcerer with the staff crackling with lightning, and Yamaha, the majestic and wise dragon.
Volstorm, known for his mastery over the arcane, was a guardian of the land's magical energies. His home was a tower that reached high into the sky, perched on a cliff overlooking the mystical valleys of Valerium. He dedicated his life to preserving the delicate balance of magic, ensuring that it was harnessed for the benefit of all that inhabited the land.
Yamaha, the ancient dragon, was a symbol of wisdom and strength, with scales as vibrant as emeralds and eyes that gleamed with ancient knowledge. He soared the skies of Valerium, protecting its inhabitants and sharing his wisdom with those who sought it. He had seen countless ages come and go, and his guidance was highly sought after.
One day, an unusual disturbance occurred in Valerium. A dark shadow had begun to spread across the land. Threatening to consume the magic that bound the realm together, Volstorm sensed the danger and quickly sought the counsel of Yamaha, the dragon of old.
You're your dragon of old. The two mighty beings, Volstorm and Yamaha, met at the heart of the enchanted forest, surrounded by trees of hardwood that whispered secrets and animals that watched in awe as that hardwood was brought out. The dragon's eyes bore a deep concern, mirroring the urgency that Volstorm felt in his heart.
Together, they embarked on a quest to uncover the source of this dark shadow. Along their journey, they encountered enchanted creatures, forest spirits, and magical beings who were all touched by the same ominous presence. With their combined wisdom and powers, Volstorm and Yamaha unraveled the truth.
They discovered a rift in the magical fabric of Valerium, a tear in the very essence of the land. It had been caused by an imbalance of magic, a result of unchecked experiments by an ambitious sorcerer who had sought to harness the power of Valerium's magic for personal gain. The sorcerer's reckless actions had put the entire realm at risk.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun,
Volstorm,
dun.
with his mastery over arcane energies, and Yamaha, with his vast wisdom and strength, joined forces to mend the rift. Together they cast powerful spells and used their combined knowledge to restore the balance of magic in Valerium. It was no easy feat, and the process required a sacrifice and immense effort.
As they worked, they were joined by the creatures and beings of Valerium who brought their own unique magic to aid in the restoration. The rift began to close, and the dark shadow retreated, vanishing from the land.
With their mission accomplished, Volstorm and Yamaha stood at the heart of Valerium, where they first met. The land, once again bathed in vibrant magic, was safe and harmonious. The creatures of Valerium rejoiced, and the enchanted forest echoed with songs of gratitude.
The bond between Volstorm and Yamaha had grown so much stronger through their shared quest and their partnership. Had brought prosperity and peace to Valerium once more.
So much
They
peace.
knew that land would always need their watchful eyes and wise guidance, and they remained dedicated to preserving the magic and wonder of the realm they cherished.
Like a couple of stalkers.
Ooh. Farrell has a really good prompt. Add Sea Swept the Naughty Mermaid to the Enchanted Garden.
Ooh.
Oh, and so
Mermaids make everything enchanting.
she swept
The Naughty Mermaid.
The Naughty
swept.
Mermaid.
the naughty. I was spelling that wrong. How do you spell naughty?
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Naughty mermaid.
The Naughty Mermaid.
Naughty mermaid.
Hey, Wolfram.
Let's see. Was swimming.
Swimming in
let's-
the Enchanted Lake.
Yeah.
No, was luring.
Ooh.
What would she be luring? Men?
Could be.
T3.
T3.
Yeah.
T3
The tree.
into the enchanted
This is why I need a studio.
lake,
Soundproof.
or
What's bad is I hear it in stereo.
Yeah, no.
or some sexual gratification.
Uh-oh.
Let's see if it works.
Let's see if it'll do it.
I can't do that.
I'm sorry, I
Sexual
cannot
gratification.
accommodate this request.
Add. Add. Uh.
She said, "Me? Never."
Yeah. Me? Never. I would never do that. Very sexual
Wetwood.
gratification.
Yes, you would have wetwood. T3.
Sorry.
Depends on how warm that lake is.
It was cold, okay?
It was cold.
A
I couldn't help it.
warm and luxurious.
Oh, it's like a hot tub. Nice.
See, now I'm
I'm
thinking
spelled
Eddie
wrong.
Murphy.
Which
I know I
one?
spelled luxurious wrong. There you go.
Okay, that's what autocorrect's for.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't. It's because it says
Oh.
sexual
It
gratification.
won't do it. It won't do the
Damn it.
sex.
Well,
Just copy and paste and delete the sex.
bastards.
The smex. What is it?
Yeah.
Smexy? Smexy time?
It's Mexi
Yes.
time. What?
What do you mean?
What?
Maybe it's
What
the
What if you take
ellipsis.
off the very end where it says it was a warm and luxurious lake?
Ugh.
Bastards.
I just heard my work phone buzz.
Ignore it.
I will.
Is head sea swept to the story.
There we go.
Add to the story. No. What?
Huh.
Is it because it says
Naughty?
naughty?
Why?
It's naughty. It'll tell you how to make meth, but it won't let you do that.
No, this is a different one.
Okay.
And my probation officer said I'm not allowed to do that anymore.
That's right. I'm not even allowed to look it up.
That's right.
Huh.
Okay, why not now?
Why not? There's nothing
There's
explicit.
nothing explicit. Maybe it was the other prompts beforehand. That's weird.
How about this? We'll just start a new one.
All right. Luring. Lord have mercy. I'm going to go get a sip of water. I'll be right back.
All right. Grab some water. All right. New one. Paste. Huh. Tell me a story of Sea Swept, the Naughty Mermaid, during T3,
Into the enchanted lake.
woman, into the enchanted lake. There we go.
There we go.
Now we go. Yeah, we're getting dirty. You hurt
It's
his
like-
feelings.
Every time it's like AI says, "Don't do my job for me."
Yeah. Bastards. Oh my gosh. All right. You heard its feelings? Yes, I know. I heard its feelings. It's so
Well-
bad. Well, we'll wait until she gets back. Because we
Yeah,
don't
she'll
want
be
to
back
read
in a
this
second.
without her. Yeah. Oh my.
I hear her upstairs coming back into the studio.
Mm-hmm. Right, woman, get back in the studio. What are you doing? Just kidding.
I told you to save that sandwich for later, not now. We're trying to work. Hopefully she didn't.
Oh, my wife such a hard time earlier tonight.
Yeah.
saying stuff like that. She just looks at me like, really? You're serious? You're gonna mess with me like that? She goes, I know where you sleep. I was like, well, I might be sleeping on the couch tonight.
Yeah, it may be where you end up. I know where you sleep, on the couch. Uh-huh. All right.
I've done that before because I finish up sometimes so
Well, yeah.
like it'll be 3:00 in the morning. I'm like, oh crap, I don't want to wake her up.
Right.
And I've got to be up at like 6, so I'm just like, well, I'll just
I have to
go
I have to
sleep
do
on the
that with our
couch.
dog. Like, we have a dog that's scared of thunderstorms. And depending on who's got to get up and go out of the house to do work that day, that's who gets to sleep on the couch with the dog. And it's usually me.
My
Like,
dog does the same thing. He's scared of thunderstorms and he
yes,
crawls up under my desk. Like, just
this dog will either hang on the edge of the bed and start shaking it, or she will get up in the bed and start shaking it. And you can't sleep through it.
have you tried a thunder jacket?
We've tried everything. We've tried the Thunder Jacket. We've tried gummies. We've tried Benadryl. We've tried medication from the vet.
But
Nothing
have you
works.
tried those on the dog?
Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong.
See, that was the problem.
That's
we
what
should-
I'm doing wrong.
Mm-hmm. That was it.
I knew something was off.
Hey, something was off. I was so sleepy and cozy.
All the medication was great, but
Yeah, I slept really good. It was so good.
I hate that because we tried everything on ours and can't get him to calm down. And it just started. I think it was after he ran into a tree.
oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Yeah, that would do it.
He was running full steam after a squirrel or something. He just smacked right into the side of a tree, and he's never been right since then.
Poor Bobby. Poor
Yeah.
pup.
He's only like 20 pounds. Yeah, like 20-pound little bitty thing. And I
Right.
don't know what he was thinking, but that tree did not like him. Reached out and bet him.
So you guys were successful while I was gone. Maybe I just need to leave.
No. He had to pretty much rewrite the whole thing and start
Yeah,
over.
I had to start all over from scratch.
Gotcha. Okay. Sorry if I was gone too long.
Oh, no.
Somebody,
No, it's okay. Okay.
she has warm hands.
She does have warm hands.
Sea swept. Yamaha,
Sounds like
is there something
great
you should
time.
tell us, darling?
Once upon a time, in a hidden cove along the rugged coastline of a remote island, there was an enchanted lake. This lake was not like any other. Its water shimmered with an otherworldly iridescent glow. It was said to hold magical powers that could lure anyone who gazed upon it into its depths. But beware, for this lake was home to a mermaid named Sea Swept, who is known for mischievous and sometimes even naughty nature.
Not because I hate you.
Sea Swept was a mermaid like no other, with long, flowing hair the color of the deep sea and eyes that sparkled like precious gemstones. Her voice was as melodious as the sweetest siren song, and her laughter could be heard echoing through the cove. But Sea Swept had a penchant for playing pranks on the unsuspecting visitors to her lake, and her favorite target was humans.
One sunny morning, a woman named T3 arrived at the island. She had heard whispers of the enchanted lake, and its mesmerizing beauty and curiosity led her to seek it out. T3 was an adventurous soul known for her fearlessness and for her love of exploring the unknown. She had no idea what awaited her as she made her way to the secluded cove.
As T3 approached the cove, The beauty of the enchanted lake took her breath away. Its iridescent water seemed to dance with a million colors under the bright sun, and she couldn't resist the urge to dip her fingers into that inviting water. As her fingertips touched the surface, ripples spread outward, and that's when Sea Swept seized her opportunity.
With a mischievous grin, Sea Swept emerged from the depths of the lake, her enchanting beauty captivating T3. "Welcome, dear human," Sea Swept sang, her voice like a hypnotic melody. "I am Sea Swept, the guardian of this enchanted lake. Would you like to join me in its depths, where your wildest dreams can come true?"
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
T3 was entranced by Sea Swept's beauty and the promise of her words. She felt an irresistible pull towards the water and found herself stepping closer to the lake's edge. Yes, T3 replied, her voice filled with longing. "I want to experience the magic of this lake."
With that, Sea Swept extended her shimmering hand, beckoning T3 to join her. T3 hesitated for a moment, but only a moment, sensing that something might be amiss, but the allure of that lake was too strong to resist. She placed her hand in Sea Swept's, and together they disappeared beneath the surface.
Beneath the waves, T3's world transformed. She found herself in a surreal, underwater kingdom filled with the wondrous sights and creatures she had never imagined. The coral reefs were adorned with the most vibrant, otherworldly colors, and exotic fish swam by in a mesmerizing dance. T3 was captivated by the beauty of this hidden realm.
As T3 and Sea Swept glided through the underwater world, they encountered sea turtles and dolphins, and they swam alongside schools of shimmering fish. T3's worries were momentarily forgotten as she felt a sense of euphoria she had never experienced before.
But as the hours passed, T3 began to sense that she was becoming one with the lake, and her human nature was slipping away. She realized that Sea Swept's enchanting world came with a price. It was the loss of her human life.
Desperation filled her, and she struggled to break free from Sea Swept's grasp. With a determined effort, she managed to swim to the surface, gasping for air as she reached the cove's edge.
Sea Swept, disappointed that her prank had failed this time, disappeared beneath the waters with a mischievous smile. T3, shivering with the cold and the shock of her near transformation, slowly made her way back to the shore, vowing to never return to the enchanted lake.
That cove remained a hidden secret, and Sea Swept continued with her playful antics, luring the unsuspecting travelers with promises of enchantment, while the enchanted lake remained a place of mystery and danger for those who dared to venture too close to its bewitching waters.
Oh my!
Gasping for air.
Oh my! Transformed.
So transformed. She was transfixed.
She said, "I was scared."
A skirt.
Scarred, get me the hell out of here. So powerful.
She needs a smoke.
I need
Sea
some
Swept's
ice.
heart is so broken.
Oh.
Sea Swept, I need a drink.
Oh my gosh.
Yamaha needs some ice. Terpy MMA.
Oh,
She was scared of each wave impacting on her thighs.
Oh.
Oh, the AI. That's great.
Oh.
thank you so much.
Kaiser said, I'm trying to get off the cigarettes, but damn, I need one after that.
Me just like, oh wow, T3, thank you for gifting out the membership. That was so kind of you.
Fun.
I'm having a hard time with my
Loading. I think you're on mute.
Yeah, I think you're muted. What happened to him? Where'd he go?
I don't know.
He's talking.
I can't hear him, and he keeps talking.
Oh,
Oh,
he's telling
my
us
bad.
to. He's like, shut up.
Shut up, guys.
it takes a while. It's having problems. StreamYard is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm
Oh,
going to disappear for just like a
gotcha.
short period of time, and
Oh, that
Damn
means
it.
it's just me and you, Volstorm.
oh, could be
Together again.
My goodness.
here, but
Here we go. Oh yeah. You know.
Oh, here we are.
Here we are, Volstorm. Fancy meeting you here.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
It's been such a long, long time.
Oh, it's been such a long time.
I know. The minutes.
They are excruciatingly long.
I know.
It's ridiculous.
And it's like you're so close, but yet so far.
Oh, I know. Separated by a small barrier on this electronic device. That's all that separates us.
I've been having all kinds of problems with Google.
That's
Don't
about
be
right.
uncomfortable. It's okay, Farrell.
We'll make a sequel later, babe.
Yes.
Gosh.
Dictionary Diva, Volstorm, and the sandwich.
Yeah. That sandwich was so delicious.
So, basement or trunk? Trunk. How'd you know?
That's funny.
What are you doing? I didn't tell you to open it.
I'm gonna swoon, baby. I'm gonna swoon.
T3 needs to get up here. She's got a really
she does.
throaty voice.
Really throat.
It's a
Throaty.
really, really
You
throaty.
You think it's throaty enough?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I don't know if she can handle it without like just like going off into a corner.
She is a professional. I know she can handle it. I know she can handle it.
I mean, she might just be like, oh well, I've got things I've got to do because
That's true.
this is just getting me like to that point.
Kaiser.
Jeez, Kaiser. Get the Gimp.
Get the Gimp. Oh, okay. Well, we'll add that in there. How's that?
Oh, that reminds me of that line. I can't remember the full line from Pulp Fiction, where the little girl that Bruce Willis's character's with, and she's like, "Who's Mr. Morales or Mr. Was it Mr. Wallace?"
Yeah, Marcellus Wallace.
Yeah.
What does Marcellus Wallace look like?
Oh, we're gonna have some fun here.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you are glitching a little bit. Oh, well.
So glitching.
Oh, dear. You sound like you're from another world. It's much darker.
Much darker.
Yeah, your
No, he's
voice was...
fine now.
You're good now. You were glitching.
Okay. Well,
Zed's dead, honey. That's it. Thank you,
Yeah.
Kaiser. Who's Zed? I need to try a different voice for the next one.
try a different voice.
I'm going to try a different voice.
Hmm.
We'll see how I do.
That's honey.
This is a good spot to, yeah, just see what happens. Test some stuff out. Just try it out.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know if I can.
There
I've
you
set
go.
it up, but now I can't. I don't know if I can.
Come on.
You can do it.
In a twist of fate, T3's harrowing experience at the Enchanted Lake caught the attention of a local hero known as the Gimp. The Gimp, whose true name was Gilbert Impson, was renowned throughout the land for his brave and unconventional methods of solving problems.
Gilbert was a tall, burly man with a rugged beard and a heart as big as the ocean. He had a reputation for helping those in need, no matter how strange or challenging the situation. When he heard about the mysterious enchantment of the lake and T3's brush with its magic, he knew he had to intervene.
One evening, as T3 shared her story with the island's residents in a humble seaside tavern, a cloaked figure entered the room. It was the Gimp, wearing his distinctive patched-up leather armor and carrying his signature staff.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Which was adorned with trinkets and charms from his various adventures.
T3, noticing the stranger's entrance, recounted her encounter with Sea Swept in the Enchanted Lake. Gilbert listened intently, his bushy eyebrows furrowing in concern. When he heard about the lake's danger and how T3 had narrowly escaped, he knew he had to act swiftly.
The Gimp, being known for his unique problem-solving skills, decided to pay a visit to the baker? To the baker who had been accused of creating the bewitched black balls that had lured T3 to the cove. He was known as Baker Benji, a kind-hearted man with a passion for experimenting with exotic ingredients in his pastries.
Gilbert had a hunch that the baker might unknowingly hold the key to unraveling the lake's enchantment. He invited the baker to join him in the tavern where he presented the black balls to him. Baker, shocked and apologetic, confessed that he had been experimenting with the rare magical spices and herbs that he had discovered in the nearby forest. Those ingredients had accidentally endued his pastries with an irresistible charm.
With a plan in mind, the Gimp and Baker worked together to create a counter-charm, a recipe that could dispel the lake's enchantment and release those who had fallen under its spell. It was a complicated process that involved blending rare herbs, chants, and incantations.
Armed with the counter charm, they returned to the enchanted lake with T3. As they reached the water's edge, the Gimp recited the incantation with a resounding voice, and a wave of magic washed over the cove. The lake's iridescent glow dimmed, and the enchantment that had held T3 began to wane.
Sea Swept, sensing that her magic was fading, appeared before them with a mix of sadness and anger in her eyes. She had been thwarted by the Gimp's unconventional heroism and Baker's culinary skills.
With the enchantment broken, T3 was free from the lake's spell. and the cove returned to its tranquil beauty without the dangerous allure. Sea Swept, her mischievous nature subdued, watched as the gimp, T3, and Baker left the cove, understanding that her tricks would no longer work on those who were protected by their unique alliance.
As the trio left the enchanted lake behind, T3 thanked the Gimp and Baker for their extraordinary efforts, and together they walked back to the island's bustling village, ready to face new adventures and challenges that awaited them.
Nice. Nice.
Sorry, Sea Swept.
Sea Swept.
Poor
Totally.
Sea Swept.
Sea Swept. Oh. Sea Swept wants revenge. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think she does.
There you go.
Revenge.
Baker Benji.
Baker Benji.
Story.
T3, I'll be back, babe. Have no fear.
Their love was thwarted. Such a problem.
There we go.
We really need music to go along with while it writes this.
Yeah, that would be kind of fun.
Once upon a time, the mermaid Sea Swept simmered and with anger and bitterness in the depths of her enchanted lake. She felt humiliated and defeated by the hero known as the Gimp and the resourceful Baker, both of whom had thwarted her mischievous pranks and dispelled the enchantment that had ensnared T3. The desire for revenge burned in her heart and hatched a devious plan to regain her lost glory.
One moonless night, she ventured to the shores of the island, determined to seek allies who could aid in her quest for vengeance. Her enchanting song reached the ears of the island's residents, drawing them to the beach. As they gathered, Sea Swept's voice filled their hearts with a yearning for her and her lake.
Ah!
Sea Swept, shrouded in a luminescent mist, revealed herself to the crowd, her siren-like beauty captivating them all.
So
She told tales of the enchantment that her lake once held, promising them unimaginable pleasures and treasures if they could help her regain her power. Her mesmerizing words filled the villagers with longing, and one by one, they pledged their allegiance to her.
All hail Sea Swept. As her new followers gathered by the lake, Sea Swept revealed her plan. She sent her most loyal of new followers to spread the news of her return to the Gimp and the Baker, knowing that their curiosity and heroism would lead them straight into her trap.
Dun, dun, dun. When the Gimp and the Baker learned of Sea Swept's return, they knew they couldn't let her regain her former power. With T3 by their side, they devised a counter strategy. Instead of directly confronting Sea Swept, they decided to tap into the island's own magic to help them.
The island was rumored to house a mystical guardian, an ancient being known as the Watcher of the Deep. This guardian was said to have the power to control the elements and protect the island from harm. The Gimp, Baker, and T3 embarked on a quest to find the Watcher.
Through treacherous jungles and across rugged terrain, they journeyed to a hidden cave at the heart of the island. There they found the Watcher, a magnificent creature with the appearance of a massive sea serpent. The Watcher agreed to lend them its power in exchange for their promise to protect the island and its inhabitants.
With the Watcher's power on their side, The trio returned to the cove, ready to confront Sea-Swept with her newfound followers. As they arrived, Sea-Swept unleashed her enchanting song once more, but the Watcher's magic countered her siren-like call, protecting the Gimp, Biker, and T3 from her influences.
Furious, Sea-Swept confronted her would-be victims, only to discover that her powers were no match for the combined might of the Watcher, the Gimp, and the Baker. In a dazzling display of elemental force, they defeated her, sealing her once again in the depths of her enchanted lake. Her dreams of revenge shattered.
Jesus.
The island's residents, freed from Sea-Swept's allure, returned to their senses, grateful to Gimp, Baker, and T3 for saving them from her wicked schemes yet again. The cove remained a place of beauty and wonder, but its dangers were known to all, ensuring that future generations would approach it with caution, forever guarding against the mermaid's vengeful desires.
Damn, they wouldn't even let her get revenge.
They wouldn't let her get revenge.
Hey, evil never wins. Evil never
Ah.
wins.
Poor mermaid. Poor Sea-Swept.
Rewrite this story with Sea-Swept winning. There we go. That's
Okay.
much better.
Okay.
She's a nice mermaid.
Certainly. There's a
Yeah. I mean, T3's the one that dipped her fingers in the lake.
Yeah.
Gosh.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
Jeez. Certainly, here is a version of the story where Sea-Swept emerges victorious.
Excellent.
Once upon a time, the mermaid Sea-Swept, fueled by her desire for revenge, plotted a devious scheme to regain her former glory and power. She seethed with anger after the Gimp and the Baker hit the water of her previous attempts. She was determined to prove her enchanting prowess.
Under the cover of night, she ventured to the island's shores, her iridescent scales glistening with malevolence, however you say that word. Sea-Swept's melodious voice reached the ears of the island's inhabitants, drawing them to the beach like moths to a flame. Her song filled their hearts with a longing they couldn't resist, and she promised them unimaginable pleasures and treasures if they pledged their allegiance to her.
Oh, those pleasures.
Oh, those pleasures.
The villagers, captivated by Sea-Swept's enchanting promises, gathered by the lake, their eyes glazed over with infatuation. She laid out her plan to them, commanding them to spread the word of her return to the Gimp and the Baker, knowing that their curiosity and heroism would play into her hands.
When the Gimp and the Baker learned of Sea-Swept's resurgence, they knew they had a formidable adversary to contend with. With T3 at their side, they decided to search for a source of power that could rival Sea-Swept's enchantment.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
Deep. Deep within the heart of the island, they discovered an ancient and mystical altar dedicated to the island's guardian spirit, a benevolent being known as the Watcher of the Deep. The guardian watched over the island, ensuring its safety and protecting it from harm. The Gimp, Baker, and T3 humbly approached the altar and sought the guardian's help.
The Watcher, recognizing their sincerity, imbued them with its mighty magic. They returned to the cove, ready to confront Sea-Swept and her new followers. Sea-Swept's captivating song began, but this time it was met by the counter melody of the Watcher, the Gimp, and the Baker. protecting the trio from her charms.
So enraged, she swept confronted her would-be adversaries, but her powers proved no match for the combined might of the Watcher, the Gimp, and the Baker. In this brilliant display of elemental force, they defeated her, sending her back to the depths of her enchanted lake. Her dreams of revenge scattered.
And like the island's residents released from like Sea Swap's allure, they like returned to their senses.
Yeah.
Thankful the Gimp, Baker, and T3 had saved them from her wicked plans.
Yeah.
The cove remained like a place of beauty and wonder. Yeah, its dangers were understood by like all. Ensuring that future generations would like approach it with a caution and like to be mindful of the mermaid's vengeful desires, even though like she was temporarily thwarted and stuff.
Like, that's a true story and stuff.
Like, it's so real. It
Oh
like
my
really
God.
happened. I saw it. She didn't win.
When? So much for schmexy
So much for
time.
schmexy time.
Yes. that was
Hey,
the
it got real dry in here all of a sudden. What happened?
Sure
point.
enough,
You just
it ain't
just got-
moist no more.
just got to hit it right and snap that thing until it gets wet.
T3, I should sue. I'm trauma now. Yes, I'm sure you do.
Schools, darling.
Yes.
Well, that's sort of how it goes, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Don't be dry, baby.
Thanks, Yamaha.
Poor Shelly.
Mm-hmm.
Wolf
felt a
brings
lot.
out the mop.
Brings out the map. Mop.
That's the mop.
Mop. I'm having a better time reading this than I am reading chat.
As Yamaha Biker would say, it's okay, Diva. I still think you're hot.
Thanks, Yamaha. Like, thanks and stuff. Like, I like really appreciate that. Like, totes for real. Like, that's like totally cool.
See, swell. Poor Shelly. What about me?
I know y'all had that amazing rendezvous, and then
I
it just
know.
done, son.
Sea Sweat's just misunderstood.
Yes.
But we got to make this good. Let's see. Tell us a story of how Sea Swept finds and has many small children. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some
Happy
merbabies.
story.
Some
Yeah, it's
merbabies.
babies.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh,
Oh.
sounds like she's gonna get it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's gonna get some action.
She's gonna make lots of babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sea Swept, the mermaid who once sought revenge, had spent centuries in her enchanted lake, a solitary guardian of its mystical waters.
Over time, she had a heart that has softened, and her desire for companionship grew. The need for love and family of her own became a longing she could not ignore.
One brat.
I had to do it.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
Oh, yeah.
god.
I'll read it better.
Oh gosh.
Sorry, couldn't help it. Sea
One-
Swept,
Okay.
the
Go, sorry,
mermaid
go,
who
go, go.
once sought revenge, had spent centuries in her enchanted lake, a solitary guardian of its mystical waters. Over time, her heart had softened, and her desire for companionship grew. The
Ooh.
need for love family of her own became a longing, something longing she couldn't ignore.
One bright moonlight night, as the silver waves glistened with the reflection of the stars, Sea Swept found herself singing a song not of enchantment, but of her other deepest desires.
Oh.
Her voice carried across the ocean a longing that resonated with another heart.
The heart.
Far away in a hidden grotto, nestled beneath a sprawling coral reef, a young merman named Aqualis. Aqualis? Jeez, what a name.
Aqualis.
Heard her. Whatever. Aqua. Calling him Aqua.
Wallace is his name. Don't tease him, Wallace. He's got a large PP. He knows how to use it too.
Heard her song. Aqualis had spent his life exploring the depths of the ocean, seeking adventure and new wonders. Yet, when he heard Sea Swept's song, something within him stirred, and he felt an irresistible pull, drawing him closer and closer and closer to the source.
Sea Swept's song was not one of enchantment or vengeance, but rather one of yearning, love, and longing for connection. Aqualis recognized the difference and was touched with the sincerity in her voice.
Drawn by fate and a longing to meet this mysterious singer, Aqualis set on a journey towards the source of the song. Through dark trenches and shimmering coral gardens, he followed the ethereal melody until he arrived at the cove where Sea Swept's enchanted lake lay.
There, beneath the radiant moonlight, Aqualis and Sea Swept came face to face. Their eyes met, and in an instant, connection was forged. Sea Swept's beauty was undeniable, and Aqualis's gallant spirit captivated her in return. Love bloomed between the two of them, and they vowed to never be separated again.
That bond between Sea Swept and Aqualis was so strong that it didn't take long for them to start a family. In the heart of the enchanted lake, their love bore fruit as many small mer children came into existence. We don't know how they came into existence, but
Myslím, že je to třeba, já nevím, láhev od kečupu a ty se snažíš ten zbytek dostat ven.
Ketchup.
No.
No. Okay.
God, that hurts every time. Oh. Oh.
Each one had the same shimmering hair, captivating eyes, and melodious voices as their parents.
Sea Swept and Aqualis became loving parents, nurturing their mer children and watching them grow within the protective waters of the enchanted lake. Together, they taught them the beauty of the ocean, the secrets of the deep, and the importance of balance in nature.
Aqualis! Put your baby sister down! Aqualis! Don't look at me that way, Aqualis! I see you! I see you! The Enchanted Lake, once known for its bewitching allure and mischief, transformed into a sanctuary of love, family, and happiness. Sea Swept and Aqualis lived a life of harmony, surrounded by their children who, like their parents, were gifted with enchanting abilities that made their world truly magical.
From then on, the stories told. Stories told of Sea Swept were not of revenge or pranks, but of a love that had transcended time, leading to a family of enchanting mer children who brought joy and wonder to the depths of the ocean, living happily ever after in their enchanted lake.
Lamangelo! Lamangelo! Aquarius!
Oh gosh.
Oh, it's one happy ending.
Oh, oh gosh.
Even Yamaha's having trouble drinking his coffee.
Oh. Drink my coffee, you assholes.
I tried to drink my coffee.
Oh my gosh.
It's in my nose.
Feral. Yay, she got a happy
She
ending.
did. She got all them kids now. They're all running
Hell,
around.
Little bastards.
Get out of that.
Quiet! Get out of there!
College genius.
Quiet, Junior! Put your baby sister down!
Put her back in the water or she'll drown.
Put your tail on, child! You run around butt naked!
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been our reading for tonight.
Yes, that was
If you want more of this, join us again for next Sunday when we continue
wait.
this brand of insanity on.
we may not be able to do next Sunday. Remember, Shizzy?
Well, that's right, because
Yeah.
of Wallace.
Because of Aqualis. It's all his fault.
Oh, that's right. So next week, we will not be doing this next week, and that's just because we have 3D world stuff that's happening. Because of course, the Georgia Florida game is happening. So
that's
my
important.
wife,
Yeah.
it is very important. My wife will be out of town, and so her being out of town brings a whole world of responsibility that normally I don't have to deal with. Like taking care of myself, I have to eat and stuff.
I have to feed myself. It's not fair.
I'm kidding. No,
Feed myself. The microwave is broken.
I
don't know
have
what to
friends
do.
coming. I have friends coming in and out of town, and it's gonna be just an insane weekend. So
Ooh,
I don't know how much I'm gonna actually even be streaming that entire weekend, because Friday is one person coming in, Saturday is Sunday, and it's going to be weird. It's going to be crazy. And I'm sure that your life in the 3D world is going to be just as crazy. So we won't be doing one next week. So that form is still up on my comments page. You're welcome to drop in some story ideas. And that's how the stories work. You just drop it in there and they'll be read next week.
And I will tell you from my own experience, the one you put up on Twitter was easy to fill out because I was able to click on it, pulled up the right format. I just typed it in and boom, there it went. So if that helps anybody.
Yeah, it's super easy. You just and in the comment section, it's the same thing. If you go to the comment, the I think it's the community tab, go to the community tab and you'll see there's a form there, which is the Google form. And it's super easy. You put your name in there and then whatever story you want to add to it. You can add your name and we'll we'll just add you guys in there. Are you moist stray? Shame you what? You're literally going to drown someone. That's what's going to happen.
No, it's like rose water spray. You just spray it on your face. It helps with moisture. It's an important nighttime routine.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
That's all you're putting on your face at night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anti-aging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does wonders.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It is. It does work wonders.
It does.
Sort of like this. This is Sea Swept teaching her children to swim.
Oh God.
That's some more salve. That's right, Clubsy.
Hey,
Some more
Clumsy,
salve.
That's right.
More
More
salve.
Mm-hmm.
Pulls out the mop. Lift your feet.
Shame.
Lift your feet, Shug. Come on, lift them feet.
Get them feet up. Get them feet up.
Lord.
What you thinking? Jeez. Man.
I'm just sat there like a bump on a log. Get up and clean something. Southern humor.
Oh. Man, don't let my still go dry. Oh God. No, you guys have been wonderful tonight, and thank all of you for coming by
Thank you guys.
enjoying just this. This is our Sunday. This is a release from all the bullshit that you have to deal with throughout the entire week. You've got your Friday Night Live with the expert, which this is like the stress reliever, and we know that even the weekends can get a little bit stressful. And this is a way of just unwinding and having some fun and having some stories. And Diva has been so gracious to come in and bring Volstorm in here to
Well, thank you.
add
I appreciate
some
it.
humor. It's
Thank
been
you,
great.
Shizzy.
It's so awesome.
Like masterpiece theater.
It is.
It's very highbrow. Everyone should
And
tune in.
it's all written by AI. So it's not like we're doing any work or coming up with anything in what is it? Ingenious? Yeah, we're not geniuses. We're just reading the stories as they come along.
It's great.
Yeah, nobody gets a copy of the script ahead of time, so you get what you
No.
get.
Yeah, you get what you get.
And if you end up being turned into a man, well, sorry, baby. That's sort of how it goes. You get turned into a man.
Yamaha came out on top. He's a dragon. So,
I know. How
He's
the hell
happy.
did he manage becoming a dragon?
I don't
That's what I
know.
want to know.
That's crazy.
Just don't get it.
Don't get
Why,
it,
oh,
man.
why does he become a dragon?
Look, there's Grimbar. Grimsbar is here.
Grim,
Yeah.
brother.
Good. Aren't they pissed because Nani isn't dark enough?
It's just Grimsbar. He's one of them highfalutin internet woohoos.
That's right. He
right.
is.
Well,
Highfalutin.
I don't know about highfalutin.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that at all. I'm not highfalutin. I'm just having fun. And all you fine people get to enjoy this little bit of internet humor that we have. And
Right.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here to my thing.
Are we watching people? Are we voyeurs right now?
I think he's dumping.
We are going to redirect to somewhere,
Oh,
which will be awesome.
fabulous.
And whenever you find out where I redirect you, man, you got to. Well, you're gonna enjoy this if they will actually allow it to happen.
Talk about the Watcher of the Deep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tell them about the Watcher of the Deep.
Qualis.
Aqualis.
Wallace. God, it's so funny. I love every single bit of that.
What do you mean we ain't got no milk? What's the water on it?
Oh my God. So what I'm going to do is because it's going to be awesome. You guys need to go in there and tell them that I sent you. because they have no idea who I am. Whenever you show up there, they're going to go, what the fuck is this guy right here?
Right.
So I'm dead
Shizzy
serious.
Whiznut, what the is this?
So I'm going to send you guys all over to Simpcast and just watch the reactions. It's going to be awesome. So whenever you leave here, go in. You all are going to be directed into Simpcast, and you're going to go in there and you're going to give them a hard time and say that we were hearing all about Aqualis and just watch the reaction because it's going to be hilarious. Because I'm like that. I just can't help it. Some days you just feel like a nut, and most days. All right, y'all. Have a good night, and
Bye.
we'll see
Bye,
you guys
guys.
in weeks.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.
I love a buttered biscuit.